Did you invite Shauna to the party?
I thought I did. I used
Really?
the Shauna is the mastermind group to make
Oh,
it.
she just sent a request.
Hold on, I'll send her one here. Is she not part of the Shauna is the mastermind group? Be weird because she's the mastermind and she should be in the group.
I don't know.
There we are.
Hello.
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 Ah,
Bad.
Linda! Linda! In the wall, Bob!
God.
Ow! Ow!
This is what sounds like when my grandparents have sex.
Ow!
Just plays in class. Ow, Linda. Oh, never mind. This is the wrong one. Never mind.
Boom chicka boom boom boom. Chicka boom boom boom. Wiener wiener wiener. Wiener wiener wang. Wiener wiener. Boys are from Mars, girls are from Venus.
Girls from... I got a
yum yum. You got a penis. Shake your hips, drop your pants, and pick them back up. No, I don't want to do that. Like, no.
No, I don't want to do that. So what are you guys playing?
I'm playing Story of Seasons, Wonderful Life. I got it thinking there was a PS4 version so Courtney could play it, but I was wrong. It's only on PS5 and the new Xbox and Switch. So she's trying one of the other ones. The other Story of Seasons game.
Oh.
I just started, so I can switch to something else.
No, I was just wondering. I didn't know what Story of Seasons was.
You remember Harvest Moon?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember.
Yeah, so basically there was a copyright issue. They didn't renew their copyright in time, and someone stole their name. Now they're called Story of Seasons, and some other half-assed company is using the name Harvest Moon.
That would suck. Now you know what song you gotta sing.
Oh God, which one? Is it a Bob's Burger song?
It is.
If your bags are out of your possession at any time, it could be bad. It could be fine.
No.
It could be bad.
No.
No.
Demon in your mouth.
I was about to go with Taffy Butt next. Teddy was right about the treasure in the butt.
The butts.
The next day you will see Taff is washed up on a beach.
On the beach and...
Oh my God, is that a gold bar? The wave just washed it out far. The kids didn't look close enough in the taffy butt.
Taffy butt.
You have a taffy butt. There's treasure in that butt. I want some taffy butt.
Whoa.
I still can't believe they got Cyndi Lauper to sing that.
Yeah, she got nothing else going on.
Well, she's also the type of person that would probably say yes, too. Like, she's eccentric enough and out there enough that she would do something weird like that just for the fun of it, right?
She was on it As the World Turns, so...
She was. Oh, do I want the pointy-eared dog or the floppy-eared dog?
Pointy ear.
Its ears are so floopy.
Yeah,
Whichever
cause ear
one.
infections.
Oh, there you go. See.
Like my coworker Sarah, her German Shepherd, she's what, almost a year now, and her ears still haven't gone pointy. They're still like they'll go up and down, but most of the time she keeps them down, and it's the cutest thing. It's so cute. Floopy ears. A lot of the time she'll have one ear up and the other ear down, and she'll just go about her business. One ear up, one ear down. What am I naming the dog?
Taffy Butt.
Oh, I was gonna name it Timmy after my old dog, but Taffy Butt. Oh, too many letters. And I doubt Pooper Noodle will fit. It's gonna be Timmy. It's the only one that fits.
That bitch. Is it a female dog?
I don't know. I think it's genderless.
Look under the hood.
Look. Oh, it looks like it needs an oil change. Yeah, the boxer, the Alex and I. Well, Alex's mother had, but you know, Alex and I spent a lot of time with that dog. Her name was Sky, but she always responded to Pooper Noodle when I called her, so her name was Pooper Noodle. Their nickname.
Should have called her Shit Stain.
That's the cat's name. Okay.
I would say that was Alex's name. That was kind of mean. But I'm not sorry.
Dragged. Just fucking dragged. She's coming for the manhood, and she's taking it. And she's taking it. All the power. Hashtag I want all the power. Hashtag pockets. Hashtag Barbie 2.
I think I could take him in a fight.
You could. You could.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if it's ready.
Does it feel ready?
No, nothing feels ready.
I was like, do I name the cow Bessie, like a traditional cow name, or do I name it Bussy? Just a change of a simple vowel. Just a thing.
Pussy.
Bussy? It's not my fault, I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, you spelled it wrong.
Or did I spell it right?
He spelled it so wrong that he spelled it so right.
The cow's name is Bessie, and he goes, she gave birth about 10 days ago, so she'll produce plenty of milk.
Are you gonna milk Bessie?
Yeah, I gotta make sure to keep milking her, because she will run out. Well, cows will run out of milk after a while anyway, but in the game, if you miss too many days, she'll run out of milk faster. So you gotta make sure you milk the cow every day. What are we naming the farm?
Yank on those teats.
What are we naming this farm?
Around back.
The Nunnery Farm. Just like the old days. I used to always call it the Nunnery Farm.
I was gonna say the reach around.
Oh, we're gonna go meet the locals.
I don't really like the controls on this one.
Yeah, the Friends of Mineral Town is a Game Boy Advance remake that they adapted for console. So it was originally on the Game Boy Advance, but then they remade it with new graphics and everything and made it for the console. So I had to get used to the controls with that one. Olive Town I found had better controls.
Hey, Effie Bullet.
If your bag's are out of your possession at any time, could be bad, could be fine. Don't leave it up to the canine unit. Security is fun and we're all doing it. If you see something, say something.
Something.
I see something suspicious. Oh, you know, I wish I didn't, but it's better if I sing it so everyone will know it's a thing. TSA the musical. God, I love that show. I love that show. The budget that goes into the music that they write for the episodes is great. And Bob's the taxi cab driver, trying to make extra money to give Tina her coming of age party. He inadvertently ends up becoming a pimp.
Yeah. Driving a Marshmallow and the girls. I love how Marshmallow is still like
a character.
Pops back in every now and then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a recurring character and a family friend. Oh hey Marshmallow, come on in. I mean, you first meet her at the party. Louise. Marshmallow, how did you get that name? If I was a Black Forest cake, I am on top of it. Or something like that. Some cake like dessert. And the description is, I am on top. How'd you get the name Marshmallow? If I was a Black Forest cake, I'm on top of it.
And I'm all over it. Excuse me.
Blah. I've been getting really good at burping lately. I've made some really disgusting ones.
Oh, they're making a live action Bambi movie.
Interesting.
Well, another movie I won't be seeing.
I'm joking, they're not.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did at some point, to be honest.
I just wanted to hear your reactions.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it at some point, but it would be like The Lion King. It's not really a live action, it's CGI. Right?
Nope. They're going looking for the deer right now.
They're training the deer.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
They actually shoot Bambi's mom.
And she's voiced by Margaret Robbie. But you know what? Who's the evilest villain out of all the Disney villains? The hunter we never see that killed Bambi's mom. You never see him.
What about The Fox and the Hound? I don't
Oh,
remember
that's such
much
a
of that
sad
movie.
Yeah,
I don't remember much of it because I cried through the whole thing. So I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Well, the movie is about friendship and how people can go down different paths in life. That's what the Fox and the Hound is about. At least that's what I get from it.
But then they're not allowed to be friends.
Yeah, which was what, like an allegory for prejudice and stuff like that? Because he's a predator and the other one's not, and all of that, and they can't be friends because of that. Because of their differences, they're not supposed to be friends. I really like The Fox and the Hound. It's sad, but I really like it.
Oh, he speared Logan Paul to the Elimination Chamber. Holy shit.
I killed it.
You killed what?
The sea urchin.
Oh, you're back to Portia.
Yeah.
Did you build the bridge and get over it? This time?
Yes! My God!
Did you learn how to save the game?
I thought I did. Apparently I did not. Oh, I was so mad.
Are you gonna keep trying Mineral Town, or are you gonna move on to the other one?
I'm probably going to stick with Portia, but I'll probably go back to Mineral Town.
Yeah.
I didn't want to laugh, because I knew how long yesterday, or last night, it took you to build that fucking bridge.
Oh my God.
How many hours it took for you?
It literally was hours. Oh my God. That was rough.
Okay, it's similar to the Switch, okay.
I do not like that I have to kill these creatures.
Yeah, there's yeah, that's the downfall to Portia. That's what I didn't like, is that there's combat in it. And I just want a farming town, I just want a farming and engineering game where I build a town, build a farm, and do all of that. I don't want to fight shit when I play those types of games.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is different though, like you can go into creative mode and you don't have to kill things if you don't want to, right?
Or you can fill your friend's house full of bees and cats.
Did we ever save that video? Did we ever save those videos? No, we never did.
No,
Fuck, I wish we did.
There's also a random penis that I built.
In her world?
In her world.
But one day she may find.
Nope, she can't get back into that world because it lags so badly because of all the cats and bees. That the world is inusable.
If I put one here, not one here. How do I do
and she worked so hard on that world.
She did.
And you destroyed it.
We destroyed it. You put all the cats and I put all the bees. There's a difference.
It lags so fucking bad.
Yeah, I don't like this part. I don't like the combat part.
Yeah, and you have to do it to progress in the game, which sucks. So like you can't avoid it.
I think I died. Oh, and I figured out real quick that it kicks you into bed. I got a trophy for that one. I'm still proud of that.
There we go. I'll put the apple tree there. I got 3 fertilizer. I want to use that in the field to get more grass. There.
How are you feeling today, Shauna?
Not bad.
Oh, Jesus.
Everything's staying,
dude.
Everything's staying in, so everything's staying in, so you know.
That's good.
Not feeling well?
Since Wednesday till yesterday afternoon, I had chronic diarrhea.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I got all the details last night.
Yeah, I won't make you go into every detail.
All the details.
Yeah, I won't make you go into every
trust me, I'll tell you. I don't.
No, I'm streaming. That's why. I don't care. I'm streaming. So.
Oh, currently right now?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Give you the heads up before you go into any more detail.
Give me the heads up.
Before you go into any more detail. Yeah.
No, I started a new medication this week, and it just killed my stomach.
Oh, yeah, the body's not used to it yet.
Well, the body's not gonna have to get used to it, because I'm not taking it.
What was it for, Shauna?
Blood sugar.
And it gave you diarrhea. What's the name of the med?
I have no idea. It's known for...
Take a picture and send it to me. I'll look it up.
To counteract it, you could try having more fiber in your diet.
I have, I think, enough fiber in my diet at the moment. Thank you very much.
Not anymore. You got rid of it all.
You got rid of it all? But, no.
No, that's what it is. It's just the fact that it's known for it, and there's other medications, so they can just put me on something different.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Send it to me anyways, I'm curious.
Bye, curious.
No.
They said it on me.
How do I eat that?
Solve a problem like Maria? Well, let me sing about it to you.
Please don't. Please.
Solve a problem. She climbs a tree, she scrapes her knee, her dress has got a tear.
Oh, let me eat that. Well, Jesus Christ.
She waltzes on the way to mass and underneath her wimple, she's got curlers in her hair.
So what she has in her hair. How do you solve a problem
I've
like Mary?
I've also saw her on her knees in the Abbey.
Because there's something about Mary, that's what she gets in her hair.
When Harry met Sally, he didn't know what he was in for. He didn't know.
Alright, so I can't do any more until I get my health back.
She rubs her knees and pulls her teeth and... I asked Sandy last night if he wanted to play Monopoly, and he still hasn't answered.
I don't think they've gone back into it. Because I've only seen Jordan playing Predecessor.
It ruined it for them.
Well, serves them right.
And I do it again.
I said they're welcome.
I just love how they assumed we were going to play by their rules.
Yep.
Like Sanjay doesn't know us.
That's the thing. He should at least know you two.
Yeah.
He should have realized what was going to happen.
Well, I think that's why he didn't want me and you to play.
That's right, because he initially only invited Nate.
Yeah, and I said I wasn't going to go because I was playing with you guys. So he knew the only way I was going to go was if the two of you were.
You have 11 days left of the latest GTA Plus membership only benefits. I don't have GTA Plus.
Oh, maybe it's just like trying to get you to get it. Like, oh, get it now because you got 11 days and then it's going to reset and you'll get new stuff next month.
It can't see me, but I'm giving it the middle finger, so.
So yeah, it's looking like March of next year for GTA 6 is what people are saying.
Well, that is different from the rumors they were saying that came out around the same time that they PlayStation said that the PS5 was underperforming.
Yeah. It won't be underperforming when GTA 6 comes out.
They said, because of the report that PlayStation said that the PS5 was underperforming, that the speculation was no major titles is being released until late 2025 at the earliest.
Yeah, the reason people are thinking March is because Take-Two Interactive, that owns Rockstar, came out and said they are expecting a $6 billion profit before the end of the fiscal year that April. The only way they're going to reach that money is GTA 6. Right?
Or something that we don't know that's...
Yeah, it could be another Red Dead or something like that too, but those types of titles, and there's no way they're reaching that without releasing something big.
But even 6 billion, yeah, 6 billion, I can't even see Red Dead and be Red Dead doing that.
No, but a new GTA would.
Oh,
It'd probably do better than that.
GTA 5 was, once a GTA 5 was the best-selling game for 11 years.
Yeah. So
some people bought it on about 5 different copies of it.
I did. I did. I single-handedly financed GTA 6. I single-handedly.
I can't say anything. I own 3 versions of it.
Yeah. I bought it on PS3, PS4, PS5, and then Xbox 360 twice because I had a physical copy and then the disc was unplayable, so I bought the digital version.
I remember you bought the disc version. It was unplayable.
Yeah. I sent it back to get a replacement. I sent it back to them to get a replacement, and I never got a replacement back.
Nope. I get scammed.
So yeah, you're welcome, Internet. I am the reason why you're getting a GTA 5.
Yeah, they single-handedly funded GTA 6
Yeah.
with all of his buying all of his versions of GTA 5.
You're welcome. I don't blame you. You know, I care about the people and I listen to what the people want. So, you're welcome.
Yeah, I have it on 360, PS4, and then PS5.
I can't wait to play GTA 6 though. The map is like 4 times the size of GTA 5. Massive. It's
I love
the whole southern state of Florida. The whole southern half of Florida.
I love that we're getting a female protagonist.
Yes, long overdue.
A playable female, yes.
Long overdue.
You know that just means I'm gonna get lost even more frequently, right?
Oh, I know. And I love it. For you.
I can't even find my way around in GTA 5. Like, seriously.
I know, and I love that for you.
They're gonna order a chicken and some bird feed. All these cutscenes with the women thinking that I'm gonna marry a girl. No, I'm marrying one of the boys. I'm gonna stir shit up.
Deep in the loins.
I do like Muffy, though.
Oh, there goes the plow.
Oh, it's snowing up there, too?
It's been snowing all day up here.
It's been rain mostly, but it started to turn to snow.
At 11:30, I took my garbage to the dump, and the fucking roads were miserable.
Oh, wow.
I have an SUV, and I could barely get out of town and back in. That's also because the roads weren't fucking plowed.
Of course not.
No.
No, we got all rain until this afternoon. It snowed for a bit, but it looks like it's stopped now. Now it's gonna freeze.
Yep, we're in flash freeze. They released the flash freeze warning.
Yep.
Yeah, give me those free watermelon seeds.
My coconuts.
I do have weed for this weekend, so whenever we get into the festivities, I'll be ready.
I do too. Wink.
Where's the old lady?
I have water and M&M's.
Oh, let's get the party started.
So exciting.
Out. Congratulations.
Mazel tov.
I'm coming out. Boo, boo, boo. I want the world to know.
I can't wait to get the horse. It's gonna be so easier to get around this fucking valley.
Aww, now I miss Hawk Lou.
Al Capone.
He's a wonderful horse. Hawk Lou is a wonderful horse.
So was Menace. The Menace.
How much you hated my horse made me so happy.
Because it killed us every time you called it.
He didn't kill us every time.
Almost every time.
You definitely get trampled a few times.
Oh, remember the time remember that video I have on my YouTube channel where we're riding through the woods and you whistled for your horse and it T-boned us instead of flying?
It did do that. It was just,
and it killed us. We both died.
It was just a very passionate horse. It just wanted to be involved.
It killed us both.
FOMO.
And it killed my horse. It's a serial killer.
Or he hated you horribly and just kept trying to kill you.
Kill us both.
Oh, he hated Nate. Oh, I was an unfortunate accident. He just despised you.
Was I the unfortunate accident, or were you the unfortunate accident? We'll never know.
Oh, Hawk Lou loved the crap out of me.
Because what were the names of our horses? I had Al Capone. We both had a David Hasselhoof.
No, I didn't have David Hasselhoof in Red Dead. I had David Hasselhoof in Sims Freeplay.
No, okay. A David Hasselhoof. You had Hot Glue. You had Menace. Oh, there was
Jelly Bean.
You did have Jelly Bean.
No, I didn't have Menace. You just called Hawk Glue Menace.
Oh, okay, name it Menace.
I had Leprosy, I had Jelly Bean, and Hawk Glue.
I had Al Capone, David Hasselhoof, Horsilla the second, who both died before I got the horse insurance. So that when I got my third horse, yeah. I named it Horsilla the third and got the insurance. And then
I remember to figure that out, Dave.
Yep, I did.
There was another one. There was another one too.
And he's blaming my horse for all this shit.
Oh, Nabeline. There's Nabeline. Maybe it's Nabeline.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Nabeline.
And then you're like, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's leprosy.
Mine definitely was born with leprosy. Oh yeah, because we used to sing that song for leprosy. What's that song? Why'd you sing it, Nate?
I don't remember the words.
There goes my
penis rattling around my
onesie.
That's what you get when
you have leprosy.
Oh my god, you guys.
I should probably feed the dog. Be an idea.
Best part with dogs, you don't have to actually feed them.
Shauna.
Timmy can't eat this. Huh. Back before the game was remade, I could just put herbs in the dish and they would eat the herbs and be just as happy. Eat the herbs. Can't do that anymore. They fixed that. They fixed that. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Just fill it full of herbs and they'd eat it and be right happy.
Stop drugging your dog.
All the coriander and basil. All the coriander and basil.
That is definitely not healthy.
They were vegetarians. They would have done you proud. They would have done...
They need more than just herbs.
No, that's a quitter's attitude.
Not according to the GameCube and PS2 version of this game.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could get by with just that small amount of food?
My dogs did. Whether or not they were classified as healthy is one thing, but, you know, they live half-decent lives.
Well, they lived.
They lived, exactly. I'll live.
They're the dogs that lived.
The dogs that lived. We don't talk about the ones that didn't live.
Harry Potter was the boy that lived.
We don't talk about the ones that didn't live. We don't talk about the ones that didn't.
Yeah. Timmy 1 through 9. Do you know what doesn't have 9 lives? Dogs.
A person.
Not with that attitude, they don't.
I can't wait for Pokemon Day.
Doo-da, doo-da.
When is Pokemon Day?
Tuesday, the 27th. I really hope we get a Gen 2 remake. I've been playing Pokemon Heart Gold on my DS, and I'm like, I really want a Gen 2 remake. Really want it.
How's Josh doing with his Pokemon?
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. He's liking it. We did today's event, which goes into tomorrow.
That's the one that's just on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk around and pick them up.
Exactly. It's just something to do when you're outside. That's why I like it. Yeah. I find it's great for my ADHD. Keeps me busy while I'm outside doing things. Because I gotta be
Time needs to go around all the time.
Yeah.
Looking for them.
Because I love to do 12 things at once, so it's great.
Yes, you do.
I love to do 12 different things at once. Yeah.
None of which are the ones that need to be doing at the moment.
Oh, that's the joy of ADHD. That's the joy of ADHD.
Oh, I think I get you on that one.
Let's do everything but what needs to be done right now.
And then we'll rush. And then we'll rush through the thing that needs to be done. It'll get done, but we'll scramble.
We might fuck it up, but that's okay.
It's all right. How are they gonna know? They're gonna know. How are they gonna know?
They're not. That's how they're gonna know. There goes my bean.
Rattling around my onesie. Run around and grab all the herbs and all of the, flowers, because it's a great way to make money early on in the game. You sell them.
She loves me, yeah.
Okay, I need to buy another tree seed. I'm gonna plant all my trees in the first month, so that they're ready by year 2, so I can start harvesting. Got an apple tree planted. I've got $400. So I could do a peach tree, an orange tree. Brings me to $320. So I just gotta get a grape and a banana.
A peachy orange tree.
I can't wait till you get to the point where you can make hybrid plants because they're worth more money when you grow them. You can play with genetics.
I can be a god.
Among plants. I can be a god among plants. There's a limit to it.
Never. They can make Barbie too for me.
The plants can.
They'll probably do a really good job too.
Yeah. And I bet the Academy of Plants will nominate the right people for Oscars too. Oh,
yeah,
did I say that out loud?
Didn't get nominated.
I was floored when she wasn't nominated. Shocked.
Oh, no.
Didn't nominate her, but nominated her co-star, because he's a man.
Yeah.
Well, they may have submitted her, and the Academy just didn't nominate her.
Right. It's true.
I don't know how she wouldn't.
Right? Like, I mean, the reviews for his characterization of Ken were really good. So, I don't want to say that he didn't deserve it. I haven't seen the movie yet. But the reviews that were out for Margaret Robbie and her role were even greater than his. So, like, how did she get snubbed?
Well, and she was the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's pulling hairs sometimes with nominations, but...
Well, they snubbed the, Iron Claw.
They did snub Iron Claw. I was shocked.
All the awards did this year.
Yeah, I was shocked not to see it nominated for anything. That was shocking.
It was a sleepy hit, but it took a few weeks for it. But it really, but anyways, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was robbed. There's a couple things that were robbed.
Yeah, there usually is.
Yeah, Josh watched Oppenheimer. I only watched parts of it when I came home from work and he was watching it. But like the explosion scene when they detonate the nuke,
Oppenheimer was amazing.
My only thing is the director or whoever was in charge of it didn't want to use CGI for the explosion and use practical effects.
It was an actual explosion.
And use practical effects. The problem is it didn't look like a nuclear explosion. The mushroom wasn't there or anything, so to me it kind of pulled me out of it for a half a second.
Yeah, but no, it was really nice seeing that in theaters. I saw that one in theaters.
Oh,
Is that the one you slept through, Shauna?
I didn't sleep through it. I did fall asleep for brief.
Oh, it's slow. It's a slow moving movie.
Oh, it's a slow fucking burn. Yeah, no, me and my dad definitely slept through a portion of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you had a nap during that one.
I did. I'm not gonna deny that. I absolutely did. It's a slow burn at times, and it was a pretty fucking slow burn at times. But it is a really good movie. Actually, they released an Easter egg. We're going to get a we're going to get a Einstein movie, apparently.
Okay.
That's long overdue. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a biopic or something like that already. As I'm sure Stephen Hawking may get one day if he doesn't have one already.
Stephen Hawking has one.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
But after his
oh yes, his yes, I forgot about that.
Epstein adventure, he might not.
He may not. Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is and was and still is a thing.
What's that?
It was and is still a thing.
Yeah, he was one of Epstein's clients.
The Epstein lists. Well, his name appeared on Epstein's list.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he was definitely not a client of Jeffrey Epstein. I can guarantee that. Just because you're on the list doesn't mean you were a client.
Well, he did cheat on his wife with his nurse. And he did cheat on, I think, when he married the nurse, I think he still cheated on her, too.
I was not aware
May have been,
of the infidelity.
The man may have been part computer, but he was still a skeevy little perv.
I was shocked to see Cameron Diaz's name on that list.
Well, again, they think it was just a bunch of names added that he offered flights to, or were on he needed to get to, like, somewhere, and he was like, oh, I'm leaving tomorrow, just jump on the plane.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
because he did a lot of name dropping, too. He didn't know a lot of these people, he did a lot of name dropping.
Or he'd offer the plane to them if they needed it.
So a lot of people didn't have real interactions with him, but they'd still be listed because he offered them a plane, or he name dropped them somewhere, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and a lot of it was, I think, they were interviewing people and they're like, oh yeah, he would say, like, so-and-so's coming over.
Yeah, because Oprah was on the list, but Oprah was also known to attend some parties. Because there's photos of her and him at parties.
Oprah, I think, is a lot more problematic than people realize.
She is very problematic. Very problematic. What her and Tyler Perry did to Monique, and then lied about, and then Tyler admitted that he lied about not doing it, ruining her career with a bunch of lies. They destroyed Monique's career for 10 years. Because she said no. Because she said no to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Oprah pissed off a lot of people too about the fires in Maui. Not Maui, Maui.
Maui. Yeah. Close enough.
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because didn't Stephen Perry buy a bunch of land there too? After the fire? Didn't they both do that?
Not so much after about buying land, but after the fire, they went asking, like, average Americans, and it was in the time of where most people weren't being able to afford their own rent, to donate, but yet they didn't donate or something like that. There was some issue with...
Well, Oprah was also buying up a lot of land that was burned by the fire as well.
Okay.
But, when it came down to it, like... And The Rock came out, too. Like, The Rock also got fucking dragged pretty hard.
Right, like... Yes, property value decreases with natural disaster, but when the disaster's still happening, that's not the time to be scooping up property.
Well, even afterwards, like, where are these people going to live now?
Exactly.
I'm mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn.
I also want to see the new Color Purple. But
I really need to read that book.
Good.
I think Shauna, you gave me a copy of the book, I believe. What, a year ago?
I think I did.
Yeah, it's in storage. I've read it before, but I want to sit down and read it again. I like The Color Purple a lot. I like the book.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read it.
Another good one is The Help, if you haven't read The Help.
No, I don't think I read.
Yeah. I cried reading that book, and I cried watching the movie. And I cried.
Yeah, I think I've seen clips of the movie.
I was so happy when Minnie found Cecilia Foote.
Yes, and I really like that they casted Jessica Chastain as Celia. I felt that was her and Octavia Spencer had a really good chemistry on screen. Yeah. You could tell they enjoyed being in those scenes together. Viola Davis too was really good. Everybody in that movie was good. Who's the actress that played Skeeter's mom? She's from the TV show Mom. She did 9 to 5, the musical on Broadway. She's done a bunch of other stuff. She plays the head of the CIA in Spy. With the...
Yeah.
What's her name?
She also plays Juno's stepmom in Juno.
Yes, she does.
And she's the principal in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
She's writing the the romance novel. I love 10 Things I Hate About You.
I don't know. Have you seen the trailer for the Borderlands movie?
Not really.
Have you ever played any of the games and know the story at all? I think this movie's gonna flop. Just from the trailer, it looks like it's gonna flop.
I've heard stories because I listened to Bobby Lee's podcast, and he talked about if he's in it.
Yes, he is in it. He's in the trailer. He's in it briefly, but he's in the trailer.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a big role.
It's just some of the castings don't make sense. Like, Lilith, the character, is probably in her late 20s, and she's being played by Cate Blanchett. And then Roland is being played by Kevin Hart. Roland is 6 foot something. He's not funny at all. Roland's character is not meant to be funny. He's a by-the-book soldier. He's there to be by the people, for the people, and he does it by the book, and he's not funny. And even the trailer, Roland tries to be funny, and I'm like, this is not landing for me because this character's not meant to be funny. He's the voice of reason. He's what grounds everybody else on the team, because everybody else on the team is Lilith is a bit savage and, brutally honest, and then, Mordecai's a bit of a drunk, so he's a bit all over the place. Brick is the big, beefy, muscled guy, and, he doesn't always understand things. He kind of plays that musclehead sort of character. Now, Mordecai and Brick, I don't know if they're in it, but they weren't in the trailer. But it's everybody has their quirks, but Roland is meant to be the one who grounds everybody else. He's the leader of the team.
Yeah, they just can't get a good, struggle with good video game movies.
Right? And I find video game movies usually don't do well. I find it'd be better to do a TV show because you can do more with a TV show than you can do with a movie. You can get 8 seasons of a show, but a movie you've got to put it all within 2 to 3 hours. Right? You've got to tell the story and wrap it up. Yeah.
Well, that's it. You're taking a game that's, usually
60 plus hours.
Not even that. Some of them, like, I think Tomb Raider you can do in, like, what, 20 hours?
Yeah.
And then squeezing it down to a 2-hour movie. You lose a lot of the story, you lose a lot of the emotion behind it, you lose a lot of what makes the game so good.
Yeah. Oh, Jimbo was on Canada's Family Feud.
I saw that.
That's cool.
She's really starting to become like the Trixie Mattel of Canada. Like, she is milking it for everything that it's worth, and I love that she's doing that. Love that. It's like, Mama Ru said Trixie's rich. When did Mama Ru tell you that? Well, when I was over at her place for breakfast. You went over to her house for breakfast? Fuck these cards. Tell me about that. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't actually there. Love that. just took her right at her word.
Sorry, I get the yawns, and I'm trying not to yawn in your guys' ear.
It's all good.
I had the yawns earlier.
Oh, that new Walking Dead show's tomorrow. I almost forgot.
Oh, that's right.
Hello, doctors, my old friend. I've come to smell you once again. One, two, where are you?
Oh, the dog gets automatically fed in the morning. The bowl's full. Sweet.
See, or just automatically go in there.
Love it. I'm such a good owner.
Yeah.
See, in the original game, you had to feed the dog every day.
Would it die if you didn't feed it?
No, it's just it would be harder to raise your friendship level with it.
What if you don't want to be friends with it?
Then don't feed it.
Something wrong with you.
Then don't feed it. Then don't feed it.
Is there an option to do the game without the dog?
No, you start with it's your first pet. If you become friends with the old lady in the villa, she'll give you a cat.
Alright, I'd much rather the cat. One, two, where are you? I see you flying.
You can get the turtle, you can get a raccoon, an owl. There's other stuff too. Oh, a lizard. Or maybe you can't get the lizard. There's one of the
pocket lizard?
No, it's like an iguana. The iguana from Tijuana.
You sighed in disappointment, so you knew. You definitely get the reference.
Yeah, I did. Oh, you heard that?
I did. I was waiting for that.
Right disappointed.
As soon as I heard that song, I was like, oh, he got the reference. He just does not want to acknowledge it. One, two, where are you? Boo.
I started rewatching Roanoke again. Fuck, I love that season.
I watched the first 5 episodes of Delicate.
You did? Oh, sweet. What do you think?
If she doesn't give birth to a spider baby, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
If she does or doesn't?
Doesn't. I don't want her to because I fucking hate spiders, but if she doesn't give birth to a fucking spider, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not finding it scary. You know what I mean?
Mate, no offense. Most of this fucking season are scary.
No, Asylum and Roanoke are really the only ones that scared me, but even like Spooky, I'm okay with Spooky too. Like, there have been seasons where they've done Spooky well.
Coven's really good, but that wasn't even spooky.
No, it wasn't. Coven was more about telling a story than anything.
Apocalypse wasn't spooky.
No. Cult, rewatching Cult, I liked it more. I did not like it when it aired. Did not like it at all. I rewatched it a few months ago, and I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was better the second time around.
Yeah, I liked it after the fact. I've never made it through all the way through 1984 or
Season 5 is my least favorite out of all of them. No, I take that back. Season 11. I didn't even finish it. I've watched the first 2 episodes and I refuse to watch the rest of it. It's so insensitive. It's so. And I mean, like, I don't mind sitting and watching an insensitive thing if that's like what they're trying to convey, but you can tell they're trying to do something, and whatever they're trying to do, it's not delivering, and it's just coming off extremely offensive.
Well, they based it a lot on one particular like serial killer, but then they changed the story like way too much and made it weird.
Right?
Which serial killer?
I get all these. The one that killed gay men in Manhattan. I can't remember. He lived in like Long Island, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, and you know, they're tackling like the HIV virus and all of that. And like, I get that Ryan Murphy's trying to educate the queer community, like educate people about the queer community in the 80s, but he's doing it in a way that almost vilifies it. You know what I mean? Like the BDSM culture, the hanky culture, all of that. Like he's trying, you can clearly tell he's trying to educate, but in the way he's telling it, it's almost vilifying it. And I just find it extremely offensive. And I think it's the least liked season. It has the worst ratings out of all the seasons. It's season 11.
Which is saying something, because season 10 wasn't a big hit either.
No, season 10 wasn't a big hit. The best part of season 10 was the shortest part of season 10. Was the aliens. The last 4 episodes. It should have just been 2 separate seasons. They should have never tried to condense 2 seasons into 10 episodes.
I've always wondered what season 10 actually was supposed to be, because they apparently got rid of the whole season.
Yes, it was a completely different idea. Yeah.
Because scripts had already gone out to people, and then he changed it.
Because of COVID, because they couldn't do what they had to film. It wasn't allowed, so they had to completely rewrite the script, and it got delayed a year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it probably had something to do with space, being in outer space, which means everything would have had to have been done in a studio and in close quarters, and they weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Right? Or they weren't allowed to do it without a lot of control and restrictions. Because, I mean, Jurassic World still filmed. It took longer. And and anytime somebody got sick, they had to shut down production for 3 weeks. So, I mean, like, it took longer to film Jurassic World, but they found a way to make it work.
I still can't believe they're doing another Jurassic movie.
It's going to be a completely new cast, though.
Well, there's no story left of the old one.
The only thing I can think of is that there are still dinosaurs roaming. So maybe the plan is to get them all into that valley. Site B, but even around the world, right? Like in North America and stuff, there's still dinosaurs roaming. They didn't collect all
they never got all the dinosaurs.
So I'm thinking this trilogy is going to be wrangling the dinos around the world and bringing them to that safe area. Or to Site B. Because Site B is technically protected as well. Right?
If they don't connect that fucking Spinosaurus to the genetic modifications they've been going, I'm gonna lose my shit. They have 3 fucking movies to do and they never did it.
Yeah, I think Alan only briefly makes reference to it in Dominion. Like, ever so briefly. Because he was shocked about the Giganotosaurus, and he mentioned something about, oh, I thought I had a run-in with the biggest dinosaur on record. Which was implying the Spinosaurus at the time. Right? He didn't mention the Spinosaurus specifically, but he alluded to it. And something makes me think that's
Chris Pratt's not gonna be into it.
Because the Spinosaurus didn't die at the end of the 3rd movie. It ran away. Because of the fire. And then the raptor... And then the raptors cut them off.
I thought the T-Rex killed it.
No, the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex at Site B. That fight outside the plane.
But there was I thought there was another T-Rex though. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Oh, maybe Billy will come back.
Maybe.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
I would like all the kids to come back.
Yeah. I don't think most of the kids actually act anymore.
No. I don't think they do. The only one that does, I think, is the daughter from Lost World. One of Malcolm's 5 kids. The one we actually see.
Yeah.
I think she's still acting. It's just, I don't think she could accept the callback. I think she was doing other stuff. There was an article about it. Yeah, everybody got an invite to come back for the last Jurassic World film, but a lot of them didn't take the offer.
The one that played the girl in the first movie, she's now an artist, I believe.
Yes. And then someone else who was in one of the early movies, I think is a lawyer. Or something like that now, so they don't act. Still shocked that a lot of them at least didn't come back for at least a cameo. Like, you know, like when the government's looking at everybody's files, they could be like, oh, this person was at Jurassic Park. When it felt like just flipping through and seeing the photo of them. Right?
Yeah.
Kind of just to acknowledge them, because they were swiping through CIA files in Dominion at one point, and they're like, oh yeah, there's Chris Pratt's character, Ellie Sattler, all these other people that are aware of the parks, and when the parks fell. The various parks fell. So they could have just done that and just had, like, small cameos.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, the kids had a small cameo in Lost World.
They did.
No. Did both the kids do?
Yeah, both of them.
The kids did.
Yeah, with John Hammond. They were at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It baffles me because I would not be talking to that old man after Jurassic Park. I would not be talking.
I mean, he was their grandfather.
I know, but he was almost the reason why they almost died, right?
Have you ever read the book?
I haven't. I really want to read the book. There's 2 books, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book is significantly different from the movie, and John Hammond is much more vilified in the book.
Right. Does John Hammond still have that turn of heart in Lost World and the sequel?
I don't know. I've never read the sequel.
Right. Because I do like that change of heart where he's like, no, we do not want to open up another park. We do not want to do this. We do not want to do that. Like, he very much learned his lesson.
I know
film.
they asked him to write the sequel so they could make the movie on the sequel, and then the movie and they end up going in a completely different direction than the book.
Yes.
So the Lost World book apparently has very little to do with the Lost World movie.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. We can get the old Seg out and play the Jurassic Park game.
Oh, did you see the trailer for the new game coming out?
No.
Takes place during the first park, similar to the Telltale game, but it's not the characters from the movie or the characters from the Telltale game. It's someone else who got left behind in the original park, and you play as them and you have to survive. It's like a survival game, but I don't think it's like you'll starve or drown. It's like you play the game from beginning to end, but you have to find a way to escape the island.
Is it a Lego game?
No. If it's a Lego game, I will throw a fit. Like I did when I played the Lego game. I was so mad. So mad.
I don't understand why you'd be mad.
I was mad that we weren't running from dinosaurs. Like, the Spinosaurus was sleeping in a hammock during one of the famous scenes from the third movie.
It was.
It was sleeping in a hammock rather than doing what it was doing in the movie, and it just upset me so much because it's such a famous scene.
And now I'm tormenting you.
They had opportunity and they squandered it!
But I don't know what they did, or why they did the third Lego game the way they did the third Lego game.
Right.
Because the first two were so heavily based off of the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they weren't kidded, like, they weren't, like, it had, like, all the same... And then for the third one, they just went so kiddish with it.
Yeah. Check Pokemon Go. I need to hatch a Mime Jr. It's the only Sinnoh Pokemon that I'm missing, and then the other 3 will come out in August when the second half of this big event happens.
Did you breed my Mr. Mime?
I wish you could breed Pokemon in this. It would make obtaining certain Pokemon a lot easier.
You still got my Abracadabra?
I do. I think I evolved them. Yeah, I've got 3 Alakazams, 1's a shiny, 1's tagged Shauna. So all the Pokemon you've traded me, I've tagged them with your name, so I don't mix them up.
Thank you. You gotta keep them forever.
Yeah, I still have Mr. Mime.
In 500 years, I'm gonna fucking haunt you and be like, you saw my Pokemon!
And then I have a bunch of Pokemon that I mean to trade to you that are tagged with your name. Like regional exclusives. I'm still proud of my Gumshoes, that little weasel thing you traded me. He's fully evolved, fully leveled up, he's lucky, he is also a lucky Pokemon.
Caught him on your front lawn.
Caught him on my front lawn. Yeah. I have
Sitting
3
in your living room.
Right. I think I have 3 lucky Pokemon now, because the first one Josh traded me was lucky. So I have that one, and then a Pokemon Alex traded me years ago. So the first trade you do with with each of your friends has a chance to be lucky. And it's a very high chance, so...
Good thing I caught it that day.
Yeah. And it's shockingly strong.
Yep. I wanted to trade you a shit Pokemon, and that came back and bite me on the ass.
Yeah, it did. What are you playing, Shauna?
Nothing at the moment. I'm shoveling food in my mouth.
And you're still playing Portia?
Yeah.
Portia de Rossi.
Portia. It's a Brave New Crow reference. For all 5 people who've seen that movie.
Time to start introducing myself to the locals.
Flash and Mario.
Are these the droids you're looking for? Wrong game!
Are these the gonads you're looking for?
Do your... Hang low, do I wobble to them?
The people?
Oh, what's the local vegetable farmer wanting to talk to me about? Been settling in alright?
Alright.
Oof.
I am looking at my Fall Guys. Daily buys.
Oh yeah? What's on sale this time?
A lot of the same ones from last time.
Like, I've got a bunch of currency, but I'm waiting for something that I absolutely love.
Well, you have there's the ones at the very bottom are all...
Like the purple coins or whatever.
Yeah, those are all different for everyone.
Yeah.
They're to explore the unknown. Jungle Book.
Oh, Jungle Book might be cute. Be Bagheera. Yeah.
The tiger, the bear, the orangutan, and a dance.
Oh, no, Jaguar?
No. Not that
Yeah, she was my favorite. I love the Jaguar. What's her name? Like Bagheera or something like that?
I have no idea. I can't honestly tell you. I don't think I've ever seen the Jungle Book.
Oh, it's a cute movie.
I had the Game Boy game.
No. Trying to think of like a Disney movie that I like, other than like, you know, like everybody loves Toy Story and like all of that. But I don't know. Like I like Pocahontas, but I like Pocahontas for one theme. It's the one song where both sides are referring to the other one as the villain. Like the both sides. Savages. That scene. I really like that scene in that movie. I understand that Pocahontas is very problematic. It's a very problematic film. But I really like that scene.
I like the Little Mermaid puzzle I had as a kid.
Did you see the live action one?
I watched some of it.
I watched the whole thing. It wasn't. I didn't think it was the best thing in the world.
I have an issue with the overly CGI shit.
Yeah. I really didn't like... I normally like the actor that played Sebastian. Like, I like him in a lot of other stuff. I really didn't care for him in The Little Mermaid.
Why? Like... Was he not a fucking lobster in the movie? In the cartoon?
No, he's a crab. He's supposed to be a crab.
I think it would have been better if he was a fucking lobster in the other one.
Well, I mean, they were in the Caribbean, so him being a rock lobster would have made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Rock lobster is as popular down there as our lobster is here, right? Like you go down south, they are always serving rock lobster, always.
Yeah, you rock lobster. Yeah.
But it's all, even like Under the Sea. I found they downscaled how big of a performance Under the Sea is. I felt it could have been so much more.
Supposed to be... excuse me. Under the Sea is supposed to be the big distraction.
Yes. And like it's supposed to be the biggest number in the entire, whether it be the musical or the movie. It's supposed to be the biggest number, and I found it was very downplayed.
But it's fuck off. You live there now. Fuck you. Sorry, not you. No time for that shit. But it's supposed to be like over the top, big, grand.
Right? Because he's supposed to be convincing Ariel to stay in the ocean.
Yeah. Under the sea.
It's supposed to be camp, it's supposed to be over the top, it's supposed to be all of it. And that's really what it was missing. It was missing the campiness. It wasn't campy. Like it's always been done. And I don't know, I was underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed by it. The kid who played Cruella? I haven't seen Cruella yet. I really want to though.
I'd like that. I didn't think I would. I actually did.
I think out of all the live action so far, I think Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast have been the best.
Those are the two I liked.
Yeah. I did like Mulan. I'm not happy with the actress that played her, and a lot of the things that have been said and been done by her, but I liked the film, Mulan.
I have objectively refused to see Mulan because of
the actress. Yeah.
No, not that.
No.
The genocide that Disney is kind of sanctioning and okay with.
Okay.
Happening in China at the time, filmed in the same location where they filmed, that they kind of go, yeah, we're going to give your local government money, despite the fact that they're trying
I didn't
to
realize
kill off...
that. Yeah, I didn't realize that was going on.
Oh yeah, there's a...
Yeah.
It's still happening.
Yeah, it is still absolutely happening, and Disney and all that's kind of gave them money so they could film Mulan in the same spot when they knew all this was going on, and...
Well, that definitely paints the movie in a different light, for sure.
Yeah, they're...
God, I hate that when there's people that do a really good job on a project, but the people running the project or the person in the leading role, fuck it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because people make stupid decisions or make horrible decisions, whether it be stupid or horrible or both.
But yeah, I know a lot of people have refused to see it because of
yeah, I think
the fact the Chinese government are trying to re-educate and kill off Muslim people.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
It's a specific tribe in China, northern China.
Well, they...
Been there for generations.
Yeah, and they're sending them to re-education camps.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds familiar.
Yep. That does sound vaguely familiar. And then they filmed a video going, hey, look, they're all happy at these re-education camps.
Oh no.
That sounds familiar too.
Oh yeah, it's like they just opened Mein Kampf and just copied it.
Right.
I still love the roast of Ann Coulter. I mean, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the roast of Rob Lowe, but everybody put their sights on Ann Coulter.
And they just roasted the shit out of her.
Oh yeah.
Ann Coulter wrote, what was it? Wrote 12 books, 13 if you count Mein Kampf.
Terrible.
Jeff Ross. Ann Coulter's against gay marriage. What's your thought? If I can't get married, they shouldn't be allowed either. David Spade. Ann Coulter gets... Was it? Ann Coulter can get... was it something in the sheets? Just ask the Klansman. Someone... Although Jimmy Carr get a... Oh my god. He roasted Pete Davidson's dad.
Well, like, even with Ann Coulter, the thing that really did her in during that roast is that she chose not to be in on the jokes that were being made about her, which just made her look like a poor sport. You're like, you were hired to come to a roast. You know what's expected of you. You know what's gonna happen. Like, you know what's gonna...
She apparently turned down all the joke writers said, like, oh, we'll write you these jokes and all stuff. She goes, no, I can write my own. They're like, advise you not to.
Right. Like, you know, I for one, I really don't care for Caitlyn Jenner, but, you know, when she was in that roast of Alec Baldwin, everybody put their sights on her, and she chose to be in on the joke and have a good time, despite she was the joke. You know what I mean? Despite being the joke, which I think looks a lot better when you're under scrutiny.
It does. But when you're a problematic person, public person,
yeah,
if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta either, for that brief 4-hour window that they film it, you gotta put on your big person pants and actually be involved in the joke, or don't go.
Yeah, and like a lot of the times, Caitlyn Jenner beat them to the joke. You know, she made fun of herself before certain people could make fun of her. So I was like, that's really what Ann Coulter should have done. Again, I don't like Ann Coulter. I think she's a fucking vampire and she's a terrible fucking person. But, you know,
don't insult vampires.
Okay, the vampires we don't like, the problematic ones. But you know what I mean? It's...
Twilight.
She's a glittery vampire. She's a Twilight vampire. But you know, it's...
See, I was gonna make, when you said about Caitlyn Jenner beating them to the punch, and I said, yeah, I'm like the person she hit with a car.
Jesus. Oh no.
She killed someone.
She did.
Not my fault.
She did kill someone.
So did Laura Bush. I think it was Laura Bush.
There was a Bush. There was a Bush that killed somebody. Well, I mean, George Jr. did kill a lot of people, too. And he didn't kill them himself.
Dick Cheney, but yeah.
Yeah, he had people that killed people for him in the war. So, you know, he killed a lot of people, too.
Well, I'd say a lot of that war was Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
It was the true president of the United States during those 8 years.
Yes. He was the puppet master.
Yep. And George was the velvet hand puppet.
Right.
We must have got a lot of snow because we just got plowed out.
I don't think I have enough money to buy a sheep. Not yet. I want to buy a sheep, though. But I gotta save $50,000 and get a star cow. Because then once I get her pregnant, her milk make you rich.
So, we gotta send PETA after Nate.
Yeah.
I love pita bread.
I don't even know what celebrities support PETA anymore.
Oh god, I don't think a lot.
I'm sending Jenny McCarthy after you. That's who I'm sending.
Yeah, I don't know. PETA's been under a lot of scrutiny, too.
Yeah, because they're fucking dumbasses.
Yes.
Send this to PETA. Share all this video with PETA. This is Juicy Kalua's opinion.
I mean, I'm not the one who said it, you are.
On your channel. Oh, won't get into any more controversial topics that Jenny McCarthy believes.
She's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
These are the people.
Anti-vaxxer. Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something very mean, but I won't.
Oh, what's stopping you? Get him, Jade.
I have more class than that. What really stopped me is it involves her kid.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was going to make a reference about her stance on vaccines and autism.
Oof.
Like I said, she's still fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And then I was going to say, yeah, a vaccine's the one that gave your child autism and not the buckets of cum you fucking guzzled, you damn whore.
Or the cigarettes you might have snuck, or the one glass of wine you might have had when no one was looking. Or the genetics. Or the genetics, right? Like, it's... Sometimes things just happen.
It just fucking happens.
Yeah. That's a part of life, unfortunately.
Like I say, there's a lot of times you can't point the finger to something that caused whatever.
Yep.
It just happened.
Yep. You know, when genetics are at play, it's yeah. When genetics are at play, it's like the lottery. You know, it's whatever genes come out on top. And sometimes, you know, there can be developmental issues, and there can be all sorts of different things that you don't plan or expect.
But everything, age makes a difference. Like, everything can make a fucking difference.
Yes. There are so many factors, and to point at just one thing and say that is the source of the problem is it's just ignorant.
Prove it not to be true.
Yes, right? Whether that too. It's proven not to be true. It's just stupid. But even just to point fingers at one thing and say that's got to be it is ignorant, because there's so many factors that come into play.
And they give her fucking platform.
Right?
Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop before they kick you off YouTube.
Oh yeah, Nate's streaming.
Yeah. And then Sanjay and Jordan win.
Yeah.
You should, next time you message him, you should go, oh, yeah, we'll play it the way you want us to this time. And then we won't.
I'll give you all my properties.
Like you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, you know for a fact that once we split up the properties amongst everybody, they were gonna gang up and take us out.
Yes, that was the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
Those two were working together. Derek was trying to work for himself. You were trying to work for yourself. Well, the three of us were working together. Well, the two of you were trying to work with me. I was in fucking La La Land.
Shauna was in space. It's wonderful.
You two were coming, I don't know, had thoughts.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell was going on at any point in time. Did you rewatch it?
Parts of it. I haven't finished it because it's really long.
It's like 4 hours.
Yeah,
you don't even have to watch it, you just have to listen to it.
Yeah, and there are lots of parts of it that make me very uncomfortable. I've thought about taking it down.
Jordan's got it up on his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's got how many views on yours now, Shauna? It's got quite a few.
I think I have 60, maybe 70 on mine.
Let me pull up my studio. 141.
Yeah, it's gotten quite a few views on both channels. Not on Jordan's, of course.
Right. Like Jordan, I'm not surprised. With the way he was talking and acting. Like, I know him, but I don't know him that well, but, like, I've heard other things through the grapevine. I've also heard him say things and stuff like that, so I wasn't surprised. I wasn't overly surprised by his actions. I was very surprised with Sanjay.
It's the first time I've seen that.
Yes, I was, as a friend, I was disappointed. That's probably the best way to put it. I was disappointed. I expected more, and I've seen him be better than that, and it left me a little disappointed.
I didn't realize, because I wasn't there, I don't think I realized the conversations as much as when I went back and re-listened to them, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Nate's got 22 views and Shauna's got like 140.
Oh, mine only's got like it must be the other stream after it that I did with
Gotham Knights has 63.
That's the one I was thinking of.
So that's probably one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Gotham Knights is amazing.
It is. Keep watching the Gotham Knight videos. Keep watching Gotham Knight.
And because Suicide Squad got panned so bad, people are going, hey, Gotham Knights actually is not that bad of a game. And it's kind of on the rise again.
Yeah. I, for one, I don't think I want to play with them in the future.
Nope.
If I were to find myself in that situation again, I don't think I would take substance. I want to be more alert.
Yeah. So, I don't think they realize how bad that paints them.
Yes.
I think they think it paints us in a bad light, but it really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And I don't think they come across the way that they think they come across.
And I mean, the stuff I did pick up on and corrected, I mean, they should have been able to get the hint. You know what I mean?
But there was an undertone there.
Oh, there very much was. Very much so. And
it was not a positive undertone.
Yeah.
At all. Although Derek was lovely, what I remember.
He was, yeah. From what I remember, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I enjoyed Derek a lot. You know, as a person we just, virtually met and stuff, I thought he was great. He was really just there. He just really wanted to play the game. And I can respect that. Yeah. He just wanted to play the game and have a good time.
And it did seem kind of like towards the end of the game, he was having like a full-on conversation with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. But
yeah, the conversations that happened really reminded me of a certain who used to be a part of that friend group.
Yep.
And it opened my eyes that, okay, so I don't think he was the problem all the time. He was a problem. Don't get me wrong. I lived with him for a year. He was very much a problem, but I don't think he was as much of the problem as they made him out to be. I think there was a little onus on all of them.
They're just as bad.
Yeah, I would say He Who Shall Not Be Named was the worst of them. But that's because I lived with them.
They probably encouraged them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, and when I think about it, I think is unfortunate because what you want in a friend is when you are wrong or you are being inappropriate or you are just doing something that makes somebody uncomfortable or isn't right, a friend is someone who should call you out on it and correct it.
Yep.
Not ignore it or egg it on or stir the pot or anything like that with it. You handle it in the moment. You handle it in a professional sense and in a respectable way you handle it. But you handle it.
When you corrected it, they then went after you for the shittest things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I wish I was more so in the presence, so I could have fucking dealt with that.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, no, I feel bad for not.
Oh.
I'm gonna say defending you, but I had no sweet fucking clue what was going on.
And I was I didn't know how to respond because I don't know them very well.
Yeah, and
I think a lot of some of the stuff was too after Courtney you left.
Yes.
But then I'm listening back to it, I'm like, these are your friends.
Yeah. Supposed to be.
Well.
Yeah.
They are. Well, I mean.
Well, I don't know about that
Sanjay.
anymore.
Sanjay is.
Yeah.
I know he's a good person. Right? Like there's no ifs and or buts.
It went to like after your YouTube and all that stuff, and you're just like, oh my god, like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right? Like I don't have this channel to monetize and make money and be successful. That is what my personal career is for. This is an outlet for me to be creative, establish memories I can look back on, have good times with my friends, and have a hobby to keep me, and have something to keep me busy. I have ADHD, and there are not a lot of things in my life that ground me. This is one of those things. That's the purpose of this YouTube account. So when there's an issue or there's a copyright claim, my first thing is I'm not trying to steal anything. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to be creative. I'm just trying.
Well, they were just shitting all over your YouTube channel, and then when I realized that, and I went and looked it up, like, you are both way ahead of them in YouTube.
Yeah. Out of the 3 channels, Shauna is the most successful, and I'm more successful than Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by a landslide.
Right.
Like, I don't see what the point of that was, because if they actually looked into it...
Because they didn't know. They didn't know.
They didn't.
They don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I tell this all the time. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, like, shut the fuck up if you don't know the shit you're trying to talk about.
Yeah, like they didn't even bother to check.
No.
They couldn't be bothered to check.
Right.
They just assumed. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I owned a fucking potato, it'd be the fucking tailpipe of that fucking bike next door. It's like my favorite insult, or my favorite threat. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your ass, I'm gonna wear you the slipper.
No, I'm gonna cut your feet off and nail them to the fucking door. That's my favorite.
That's that one too.
I quote it all the time. All the time.
I have yelled that through the floor at my neighbor. That's because he has lead fucking feet.
He better learn to levitate. Or you're coming for his feet. Snagglefoot Productions.
But just, yes, that's you. That's your OnlyFans gonna be Snagglefoot. But that's all you, it's not even, levitate. Just be fucking mindful that there's people below you.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. The way I'm eating this popcorn, you think I'm stoned already.
Yeah, I haven't even taken my weed yet.
Neither have I.
I'm fishing.
Are you fishing for people's data?
Fish a price.
Maybe I can have fish sticks? You have to go away from me.
How are the plants doing? Trees are growing, no blossoms yet on the tomatoes or watermelons. I'm so glad they remade this game. Like, I spent so many hours playing this as a kid.
I think Bobby Lee plays it.
Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons? Yeah.
He's a really big gamer. How long do you think we have to wait for Slender Man to be in Dead by Daylight?
Oh, Jesus.
A long time.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did it. I'm also wouldn't be shocked if Jason at some point. I think it'll be quite a few years, but...
Because I don't think Slender Man has a copyright.
I don't think so.
No, Slender Man was, creepypasta.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Good old creepypasta. Okay, that chicken one will have an egg for me later.
Not if I scare it.
You might have a couple for me if you scare it. Might have a couple more.
I thought if you scared a chicken, it doesn't lay eggs.
No, they don't. They usually freeze.
Yeah.
It just holds it up inside itself. It clenches it inside.
Clenches it really hard.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I was like, I'm not even high. I was gonna be like, yeah. I was gonna be like, yeah, shuck that oyster. Yeah, shuck that. Like, we weren't talking about oysters. We weren't talking.
I got wine to have later on too. Like
Nice.
good fucked up.
I hate you both.
I have a couple cans of sugar-free wine.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Because I can't have anything with sugar into it anymore.
Do any of the vineyards down in the valley make a sugarless wine?
No, because that would make me happy.
Well, it might be something to look into. They might. If anybody did, I think it would be Lockett. If anybody did.
I think there is.
Probably.
Oh, it's time, is it? I'll rip open my package.
Oh, I didn't think you'd hear that.
No, when I hear the jingle.
I gotta shake up the bottle so they don't stick together. The time I went looking for it, and it was right next to...
Oh, that. I remember that.
Although, apparently, weed kicks up your blood sugar.
Ooh.
Oh, so you might have to look at your ingredients.
It apparently fucks around with blood sugar levels.
Yeah, so definitely stay away from gummies and, edible drinks and stuff like that.
I can't do any of that. Yeah, no, I can't do any of that.
Yeah, definitely stay away from that stuff.
But sucks, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm not supposed to eat certain things anymore since my doctor appointment in Antigonish a few weeks ago. She's certain I have diverticulitis. So a lot of my intestinal pain is not my IBS. And she doesn't think it's just my IBS and other stuff because she asked me to keep a record before I went down to see her of things that I eat. And it's, nuts and seeds and things that are small that can get caught in the little pouches in the intestine, the diverticuli. And stuff like that.
Nuts and seeds.
Oh, I do. I like hazelnuts and I like sunflower seeds and stuff like that.
You don't eat those all that often.
I do. I do at work. I do at work.
Well, Jesus Christ.
And like other small things that aren't just seeds. And because of my IBS, I go from being constipated to having the runs. So she's like, with your history of constipation, a lot of people who suffer from chronic constipation develop
diarrhea.
Well, it's the constipation because it stretches the intestine, right, and creates pockets. So.
Oh, you get pockets? Oh, you bastard.
Yet again, a man gets pockets.
Yeah, yep. And this time they're in my intestine.
Yeah, they're pockets for all your wrenches and your other tools.
Yeah, I not only have pockets in my pants, I have pockets in my intestines.
No, it'd be in your colon.
But you know what I mean. That area, that part of the digestive tract. So.
Yeah, colon pockets.
Yeah, little poop pockets.
Little poop pockets. And I mean, they can get infected not even just from food. They can get infected from, fecal matter getting caught in them. So, I mean,
yeah.
I could completely change my diet and still be in pain. It's just something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life, and that's just the way it is.
Yep. I understand on that one.
There are little things you can do.
Yes. To make it more comfortable.
Yeah.
Poop more frequently.
I poop a lot. Like a concernable amount.
I've increased the fiber in my diet, significantly. And my bathroom time has decreased significantly.
That's an idea.
It's like fucking tar, it won't come out. Stuck to the insides, hooked.
Well, they're probably just more solid, so when it comes out, it all comes out at once.
like
rather
Pinhead.
than
It just hooked in there and won't fucking leave me alone. So, if you are listening to this YouTube stream, I hope you enjoy this conversation of medical appointments, and illnesses, and bowel movements.
We should definitely have a podcast. I don't know if anybody would listen, but we should. That's where these conversations should be.
Guaranteed somebody would listen.
Yeah.
Yes, there's someone always looking for sad people to listen to. To feel better with themselves.
Sad people with colon problems.
Yeah. Well, I watched crappy reality shows. Makes me feel better about myself. Oh, I'm also doing Dead by Daylight, by the way.
Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight on the island.
If I started a couple seconds sooner.
You know what would be good crossover? Is Dead Island and Dead by Daylight. You could have the Butcher be the...
Oh, should have the jockey from Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead, the jockey. Well, I guess the little guy, the twins are kind of like that. The little guy that bursts out of her is kind of like the jockey. He jumps on you and...
He does ride you like a...
Yeah. The witch.
We need to go back and play, what is it? Back 4 Blood.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We are always on the struggle bus.
Oh, we're never off the struggle bus.
For the reality show, and it was like a review show of the reality show. Like, who's on the struggle bus this week? Same two as last week. And every week before that. Every week before that, same two.
These two haven't given up on playing games yet? No, not yet.
No. They're on the struggle bus. They make it in the end, but they're constantly on the struggle bus.
Do they make it in the end?
We drive the struggle bus. We're the bus driver. We're the bus driver.
Let's get ready to get weird. Excuse me.
What's up? Okay. Oh, there we go. That's how I get in there. Make a tomato salad. Okay, I don't have any tomatoes yet, so I can't do that request. They're still growing.
I scared a crow.
Oh, I want to order a star cow so bad. I'll order a sheep though.
I will burp more. Oh, there's it.
Are you streaming, Shauna?
I am. It's the Huntress.
Ooh.
There, order a sheep.
Although, if I scream really loudly, I apologize. That's just the cowardly.
That's what y'all signed up for by joining the stream.
Genetically, I'm a coward.
I'm gonna jump in the Dead by Daylight here, Shauna, so let me know when you're done.
Well,
I can kill them all.
You can try.
I'm joking, I can't kill them all. I can, but I really shouldn't.
I gotta take a break from Portia.
Portia de Rossi.
You realize I have no idea who that is, right?
It's Ellen DeGeneres' wife, the model and actress.
Okay.
She was on Arrested Development.
And Scandal. She was really good in Scandal.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Also, she was in Scream 2.
Ah!
She's one of the sorority sisters.
I didn't realize that. That must have been one of her... It must be one of her earlier roles.
Sorry. Sorry, people who are on the stream.
Make sure to turn your volume down. Just in case.
See, I told you, genetically coward. I think something's brewing, though.
I'm gonna end my stream. Thank you for watching. Nope, nobody's watching. Okay, thank you for not watching. Thank you for not watching.
So sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry.